Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toys Capiz channel in Malaysia. On the channel today, I'm checking out the Michael Knight action figure produced by KENNER Toys in 1982. Michael Knight, the cool ex-police officer, now entrusted as the driver and guardian of the computerized crime-fighting car KITT in TV's Knight Rider. Knight Rider was basically the show that kicked off the craze with high-tech, high-intelligence assault vehicles of 80s TV and movies. Now, when this show was on, us kids just stayed at home to watch it. Nobody would be at the park playing or in the arcade, nothing like that. We just stayed at home to watch this on TV, and then the next day, we'd just wait to get to school to talk to our friends about it. KENNER Toys had a small but very cool range of Knight Rider products to tie into the TV show's success. All of this stuff is really hard to come by today, but the holy grail of the whole collection is the KITT voice car, which was a large electronic talking version of KITT that came with the Michael Knight figure. And KENNER also made the Michael Knight figure available separately as a single carded release because both the character and actor David Hasselhoff were popular enough to warrant it. And I'm going to be checking out the figure on the channel today, so stick around guys and let's get into it together. The face sculpt is a pretty good representation of actor David Hasselhoff, at least for 1982 standards, but there's no way that Michael Knight looked that pale. Okay, he had a bit of a tan on the show, so I would say the paint apps here are just a little bit too light. Now he is articulated at the neck, but man, is this joint stiff. Okay, I'm actually putting in some effort here and he is moving slowly. Okay guys, real slow. Now don't let these streaks of white on the hair fool you. The original did not come with it, but it's just that this vintage unit of mine has some wear and tear. The hair looks okay, but on the show, it really wasn't that neatly combed back most of the time. It had way much more volume. I mean, he had something that looks like a lion's mane, okay? His belt buckle says K for Knight. Michael is dressed up in his very recognizable black leather jacket, red shirt, and blue jeans. This was a pretty common look for him on the TV show. I mean, that leather jacket especially, constantly, alright? The figure has 5 points of articulation in total, standard KENNER articulation for the time. Aside from being articulated at the neck, his arms also move up at the shoulder joints, and his legs move up and down at the hips. Now, you can't really do much with the figure other than just have him stand up or sit down. Alright, there's no dynamic poses or anything like that. Now, I don't have the vintage KITT car for him to sit in. Hopefully I will sometime in the future, but this is pretty much how he will look like seated down and behind the wheel. The Michael Knight figure stands a little bit over 5.5 inches tall. Here he is standing alongside another very popular figure offering from 1982, the original He-Man. You can see that these are about the same in height, but they are definitely not the same in terms of their width. KENNER in Japan also released the Knight Rider toys in the 80s, but their Michael Knight figure was released in a very nice looking window box package. I think that this looks really nice. It's definitely though as rare as it gets with anything that's vintage Knight Rider, so expect to pay a bomb for it. Guys, that's my look at KENNER's Michael Knight figure from the Knight Rider series in 1982. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Were you a Knight Rider fan back in the day? And also, did you collect the toys and action figures? Hit me up in the comments and I'll catch you guys again real soon with more content right here. Thank you and take care out there.